Welcome back to another video of series of app logger. It is part 5. So today I will show you at what we will done in this video. So first I will show you output. So first thing I will do in this video is I will implement one function, right? When I click on this list item, so it will update this list with the status of locked it. When I click on this, so that application will be unlocked. So this function, I will implement this function. Before this video, this function is not implemented, so I will implement in this video. Then I will create one more activity which will display list of log activity, and the button is here, view log apps. So this button was not before in the series, so this is I will create this button in this video. So when I click on it, so it will show me list of logged application. So now first of all I will log the apps. Suppose I will log 5 application. Now I will see here, so it will show me 4 logged applications. So 8 here I can unlock also. So this is what we will implement in this video. So let's continue to the coding part. But before continuing, I will tell you something important, and that is subscriber. I need subscriber because when I look to this section, the subscriber ratio and the view ratio, so 95% of people are not subscribing my channel, which is okay, which is not a big deal, but you know, I create a video for you, so I need something in return. And you can see here it's 5:18 a.m. and I did not sleep. For you guys, I did not sleep and I create a video to keep myself consistent. So then I really expect something from you in return. So just like video and just subscribe my channel, that's it. So now let's continue to the video. So the changes I have done in the coding is here in the app adapter, I create a click listener on a list item, and I create a new activity here, and at here in the shared preference I create new functions. So let's remove that code and rewrite the code to explain you, so you can understand it better. So now let's continue with coding. I remove all the coding and I will rewrite the code for you so you can understand it easily. So now when I click on the show all install application and click on the list item, so nothing happens, it is not working. So first of all I have to add here a click listener. When I click on it, so it locks the application, and when I re-click on it, so it unlocks the application. So for that I will go to the app adapter. As I have told you, app adapter has the responsibility to connect, to bridge the view with data. So it has a view, so and from the view we can add our own click listener, and when we target on click listener, then we can define event on click on list item. So let me explain you practically here. Holder. So what is holder here? Holder is this, and this is predefined it, so I don't need to explain it in detail. So holder, then I will use item view. So item view is basically a particular, I am talking about a particular list item view. So it has the property of set on click listener, which means that when I can set a event on click on list item. Simple. So I am doing that. So now I define the on click event on item list. So at here I can write anything I want. So what I will do, when the application is locked, so it need to be saved in the somewhere in a list, and when application is unlocked, so I need to remove from that list, from that data structure. So first of all, let's define the lock and unlock. So what we do here, if the app dot get status is equal to 0, which means it is currently unlocked, and when we click on it, so status will be changed to locked, right? And we will use this. And for more simple, we use a toast message, so user cannot be confused. Make test. So on context we need context is already defined here. If you don't know what is context, every view has a context, and app adapter is not a view, it is a bridge between view and data. So we can use the view context here. So I am getting this context from a view and I'm using here, right? So simple words, every view has a context, so I am using a parent view context, right? So now I will use message here, app is locked, or for more professionally I can use application name. How? App dot get app name. Then I need to define the last property, toast dot long, length long, then dot show. So this will simply display message that app is locked, and when currently the app is already in the lock status and person click on it, so it will be unlock, right? I hope my communication skills are getting better, so please comment it so I can know. So it is now unlocked here, so app is unlocked. So this line of code will unlock the app. So now let's test the code. So now let's check the application that it is working or not. So you can see here the application is locked, but we need to rebuild this because we have a previous build setting here. For that we will have to rebuild and rerun the Android Studio project. So now let's see. You see that this application is locked, and when I re-click on it, so this application is unlocked. So our first step is complete. Now we need to save that data somewhere. So for simple thing, I will use a string of list, where I will save the application package name. I already told you that package name is unique, so we can accurately justify or differentiate between different apps. There will be no duplicate data. That's why I'm using package name, because that is unique, identical. So first of all, I will save here list of string with name of log apps. Okay, and why I am using this, so I will show you the demo. As I lock this application, and when I go back, so this data is erased, this data is vanished, and when I reopen this application, you'll see that the app is unlocked, and I already locked it. So why this is not showing the accurate data? Because the data is removed, is erased. So I need to save the data, then data will be not erased or removed, and it will show the accurate data. That's why I am using this list. Here I will save data temporary, and then I will use shared preferences, which is the cache storage of application. So the data will be permanently saved there. So in this way we will have accurate record of locked application. So first of all, let me save data in the simple list, the simple data structure. Then we will go for shared preferences. So this is done. So add here when the application is already locked. So I need to save it. I need to save that data in the list. Locked it. Add. And here I will save package name. Okay, that is better. Now add here, I need to save also apps dot add app dot get package name. And add here, I need to remove it because I am unlocking the app, so I need to remove it. So this is simple. So now let's test this code. I got some error over here. Okay, now it is done now successfully. So now let's check it. So before the data was erased, removed, and it does not show the accurate record of locked application. Now it should show accurate record of locked application. So I will go back. So data is saved in the list, and when I go again here, so it show inaccurate data because this list is destroyed with the activity. When I click back, the list lifetime is expired and data is removed. So to solve this problem, I need to use shared preferences to save data in the cache of application. So I need to use a list of string, and you know that if you know about shared preferences, there is no direct way of saving a list of string. So I will create some custom way to save the list of string. So now let's do that. Every person has different solution and logic. So my logic solution is this. You will see now in coding. Public void put list, right? List string, and what will be the parameter here? It will be also list of string. It will accept list of string list. Okay, this is done. Now let's create loop, and we can save one by one data using put string. Put string is defined here, so you will use that here. So int I is equal to, so we will initialize its starting value and end value, list of size dot I plus plus. Okay, and now we use put string function, which is already defined in this class. It accept key and value. So key is app. So I need to give every time unique key. So this will make sure that the key is unique for every entry. Actually I am working on Flutter, so it is very straightforward programming language that start. Java is not straightforward. I need to specify, declare everything properly here. Okay, so it has now unique key for each value. Now one more thing, I need to save the size of the list. It will be used in getting the list. So at here I will use put string, and this is the list size, and at here I will use list dot size. So same procedure, I will copy paste it. I will not rewrite again to save time. So I will use here get list string, and at here what I will do is I will do opposite, get string, and I will use key. So in that way I will get size of list, and I can retry easily. So this is my logic to save a list in a shared preference. So and at here I need a get string, and this will be the key. Okay, I need empty list, and I will initialize with it. So it's showing me error because of new. I'm using different type of programming languages, that's why I'm confused sometimes. So this is done. Now I need to initialize that list, that empty list. So now we successfully save and retrieve list of string using shared preferences. That is my way. Okay, the return type is void. I need to change it with list of string. So this is done. Shared preference part is done. Now at here I need to save that data at here, and at here I need to and at here I need to use that shared preference data. So, and then I can differentiate that list is really locked or not. So I will use shared preference here dot instance dot get list. Okay, one thing, it should not accept any parameter, should be empty, and at here should be empty. So let's have save that value in some variable. And now at here we will do some changes with this line of code. So if list contain the package name of app model list, if it contains, it means that application has already locked by user. And if it does not contain by a list, it means it is unlocked, right? So this is done. Now let's come to the app adapter list, and we need to save here also when the app is locked. So we need to save that data in shared preferences. Okay, so what we will do, we will simply put this list at here and simply copy this line and paste it. So this line of code simply updates the data. If no data exists, so it will create, and if data is already exists, so it will update, it will remove, or it will add the data in the cache, right? So now I will try again, I will run again do you want to terminate? Okay, let's rerun it. So application is run successfully. Let's test it. So when I click on this button, so it show me error. And what is that error? Okay, actually this list does not exist, so we are returning an empty list. So if we need to have the error, we need to set here exception safety check. Here we need to add check of exception safety. So what you will do is, if the list is empty, right, then copy this, if list is empty, then don't care about the logic, simply run this code. Okay, so now let's rerun it and check again how it is working. So now we have just make it not empty. Let's make sure the list is not empty. Okay, so now let's rerun again and test the application. So now it runs successfully. So currently no app is locked. So we will lock the application. So we lock for application, then we will go back. So data will be removed, will be erased, but it will be saved in the shared preferences. So when we reopen the application, so it will get data from the shared preference from cache and will show the accurate record of locked application. So when I go back and when I click again, so it show me error, and why I don't know. Let's see it. Okay, Java or language index out of bound. So index is 0 and size is 0. So I don't know if error is from which side. Okay, I did one mistake, and that is I need to add simple this package name, not this. So now the problem is solved. So now let's rerun it. I am sorry. So now let's rerun it. So I have 4 locked application, which I have done before. So let's unlock it and just unlock this application, which is calendar storage. So now currently I have one lock application with the name of calendar storage, and I go back and reopen it. So I have no error, the application is not crashed, and it show me that calendar storage is locked, right? So we have done this part. Now let's create one button and one activity where it show the list of log application. So let's create a activity, empty activity over here, log apps. So this is log apps. So we need to show simple list. So with the list we need the cycle view. The cycle view is best to show the list of application. So we have already the cycle view here, so we will just copy paste the code here. Let's copy paste code here. So there is one mistake. Just copy this. Now hierarchy is fine now. So let's go to here, log application, and we have a recycle view, but we did not set ID of recycle. Let's have this ID app log list. So ID is done, but with the constant layout you need to specify its position manually, right? So that is also done. Now let's copy paste, because I have already adapter, I have already data model, I need recycle view code, so I have already available for in this activity. Just copy this code and put in log apps activity. So I'll copy all the code and paste over here. So luckily I have no errors. So just rename this method name get logged apps. And add here, what I will do is I will simply show only log application. So add here add here I will use a check if the data exist in the list of the record of log application. So you can use that data, otherwise skip the data. So we need, let's put check here, and we need package name. Before that we need we will simply copy this code and what we do here, we will skip if data is not exist. Data is exist, so we will use that data. So the remaining code is unnecessary, unwanted, so let's remove that code. So I think that is done very nicely, but one more thing I need to fix is the ID. Add here recycle view, I change the ID of recycle view. With the ID you can differentiate between views. Okay, so app lock list was the ID of the newly created activity. So now it will run fine, hopefully. So now let's stop the application, terminate the application, and rerun it again. So right here, as you can see here, I have no button, and I have no button, so how I can go to the locked activity? So for that I will create button in the main activity, then I will create on activity on click listener event. So just copy this button and just paste. Okay, don't worry about the element and position. Let's set the text view lock apps, and let's set the ID lock app BTN refactory. The ID is unique to each of button. So now it is safe. Let's go to main activity, create one more variable, that is lock BTN, simple. And over here just copy this code and use here, and use that code for the to click, so it open the locked activity, simple. So let's assign correct ID, correct reference, and that is lock app BTN, and we will remove this because we want something else. On click event we want this line to execute. This line will start new activity, but I want to open the lock app activity. So now that is done. Terminate. Okay, I have new button here, and that is view lock apps. So when I click on it, it shows me list of lock apps. So when I click on it, it crash. I don't know why. So let's check the console for the error. Line number 13, add here. So it's about something is wrong with this recycle view. Cannot. But why? Let's see here. Everything is fine. The problem is at here. Oh, so this was the mistake. So cut this ID and name this, right? So hopefully this will solve the problem. As you know, I got a lot of bugs in Android Studio. That's why I hate Android Studio. So now let's click on this button and boom, it show me one locked application. So let's unlock it, go back, and I have no locked application now. So let's suppose I lock 5 or 6 application. So let me check over here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I have 6 unlocked application. So this is what we done in this video, that we can see separately list of lock application, and we can lock the app by simply on click to that list item. So this is done in this video. So video is complete. See you in next video, and in next video I will create background services. So if you don't know background services, so you can search in advance, and please subscribe my channel, it is very important. See you in next video. Bye bye.